You're welcome to the Winless reality show. I am Winless, the CEO of the Winless Empire. So you're welcome to another episode of our reality talk. I have a very good-looking man in the house, and I would love you to introduce yourself.
Good day, viewers. My name is Akinyemi Olufemi Emmanuel, popularly called MC Benzine. I'm an actor, I'm a filmmaker, and an entrepreneur.
Okay, you said your name is Femi.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me start with this. Yes, we all know what comes to ladies' minds when they hear Femi, Femi, Femi. They say, or they said, that Femis are flirts. How true is this?
Well, that I may not be able to say much about, because I believe the reason why my parents named me Femi was because they feel Ọlọ́run Femi, Olúwa Femi, which in turn means God loves me. So I don't know why a form of speciality is being attached to that name.
Thank you.
We
You
have
said
Ṣẹ́gun.
mom parents gave you Olúwa Femi, but
Yes.
then it seems you, Femi, when you grow up, you end up flirting, having many girls.
Well, you are a woman, you are a lady, and growing up, you have met a lot of guys, either directly or indirectly, who are not Femi and are promiscuous as well. So I don't know why a special attachment.
Femi's own is like there's a special training that you people go through or you go for when it comes to dealing with girls.
Well, it's not our fault, because so far so good. The Femis I've always known are always good looking and handsome. So we are always ladies sought after. So
How many girls have you dated?
so far, well, I'm married, yes, to the glory of God. And
Okay.
before I got married, I think I had like 7 girlfriends back then in school.
Aside
But if
from
I want
those,
to officially have a body count, different body counts, I lost count years back. I was a very known guy when I was in my institution days, and you know, what do you expect from a good-looking? Emma been putting me there by this time, but then
a good-looking
I was
Femi.
very good-looking that time. I was
Interesting.
very good-looking. So ladies are always everywhere.
So we are not wrong when we say Femis are.
Well, I've seen Bios, I've seen Ṣẹ́gun,
No,
I've seen.
Femis are specialty. You know, it's like they have this special trait, like I've said before. When it comes to dealing with ladies, and it's always about this Femi. When you hear Femi like this, it's a flirt. That's the first thing that comes to our mind. So we won't drag much into
Okay, let's move on.
I really do appreciate that you are married.
Thank you.
So, and I really don't want to go into riddles and joke with you.
Okay,
So I want to fire
go ahead, man.
straight. So now that you are married, I have a question I want to ask you. Why is it that married men, when they are married, you end up having girlfriend? I don't want you to be like the saint for me here.
I'm not. I'm not the same.
You are not a saint because you are
Yes.
Femi.
Yes.
So you end up having girlfriend.
Okay.
As if that is not enough. When you want to deal with your wife at all, when you are dealing with your wife at home, you will not go to your girlfriend, be asking for advice on how to deal with your wife.
Are you asking
when
that
you
because I'm
have-
Femi, or you're just
No,
asking a natural
generally
question?
speaking
Generally,
now.
okay.
Or
please
when you
share.
have issues with your wife, you end up going to your girlfriend to ask for advice. Why? Why do men behave like that?
Well, I want to talk on behalf of men. I'm not talking because I am Femi, or because I'm married, or because I'm personalizing what is going around now.
Okay.
I feel sometimes our women, you see, when we talk of promiscuity, adultery or fornication after marriage, we all tend to shift all the blames on men. But deep down, men go through a lot that cannot be shared everywhere. But because ladies are always sympathy attached, anytime they feel, people will tend to say, okay, he has been doing this, doing that. But what has caused that guy or that man to behave like he is always doing? Because before marriage, there must have been a courtship period. And that courtship period, we tend to love ourselves, we tend to do so many things together. But immediately after marriage, I'm not talking in context of what is happening to me now. I'm
Okay.
talking generally. Some married men, some married couples, what they do before marriage, immediately they get married, they stop doing them. Because, okay, for example, I used to know this sister during my ND days. Before she got married, me as a younger guy, when I see her, I see a beautiful, good-looking woman. But a fashionista, yeah, I can always put it that way too. But immediately she got married after a son or two. Oh, that they pay, you know, I felt bad. Even as a young guy then, I felt sure she mama like woman with this kind of dressing sense she now portray even after marriage, because I know her when she was single. She's always, if she lives here 15 minutes after, you still perceive the scent of her deodorant. But immediately after she had a son or two, everything just changed. She just turned herself to this old mama. So indirect, subconsciously, all these things affect men. And you need, we all do a lot of things at every walks of life. We meet girls, ladies every day. Sometimes I see women outside, I feel, ìyàwó mi máa ṣe irú hairstyle, ìyàwó mi máa ní irú aṣọ, you know, because I want to see them doing that so that I will not be attracted to other ladies outside. So many married women, probably they feel they are not in competition anymore. Okay, now let me cite this funny example. Before I got married, anytime my wife comes to my house and cook, she gives me 2 meats. I asked, that says, you are a man, you should not eat with 1 meat. When my friend comes, but immediately after our marriage, now I can tell you categorically, after my wife's giving 1 meat, she will go and hide that pot of soup.
Yes, because of the.
But indirectly, when I ask her, she feels she's managing resources with me.
She's
so that
helping
means,
you to manage.
why don't she manage those things before our marriage?
Okay, maybe you should have told her that, oh, hey, my wife, oh, don't worry, give me 10, I will give you another money when it's finished.
Okay.
Have you ever told her?
I have done a lot of things, but she wouldn't listen. So it's just by the way. What I'm trying to say is, some married women tends to do what they have not been doing before marriage, and you know, there is a little we can say. You nag, you complain too much.
So
you
that
do this,
means
this.
it's good for men
I'm
to
not saying
discuss their wife.
I'm not saying it's good, but
with their
some men just feel they seek abode outside. It is not necessarily keeping extramarital affairs. Some guys decide to always, immediately afterward, they just hang out with guys outside, drink, do all sorts of things, and immediately after time till Lord, then they go home and they have the little conversation with their wife, and if this be, then afterwards they go to bed and sleep. Some married women now, you cannot have 5-7 hours with them at home. You just feel bored, you feel tired, you feel,
because you don't spice up your marriage.
Are you saying I'm not the one that's going to spice it up
No,
now?
because, excuse me, because those things you'll be doing there before you get married, you are no more doing it after getting married. So it's expected for the marriage to be boring.
I am not talking about men now. Some men don't change. I have been a funny guy. I've been a fun to be with guy ever since, even before marriage, even with my friends, lady friends outside. But anytime I'm with my wife,
you feel bored.
I am not always free to say a lot of things I say before marriage.
Why?
Because if I say it, she just bring out reasons to fight. For example, when I talk about I met a lady today, we went to the next thing, she's supposed to ask, what is the basis of the meeting you had with that lady? But for the fact that is a lady in the contest now, she feels
because you have a cockroach in your cupboard.
I don't.
She already saw something.
You see what you ladies need to understand is, you make us feel insecure telling you our day-to-day activity anymore, you married women, because anytime we say things, all you always do is just to find, to look for faults in what we do.
Let me hold on, please, Mr. Femi.
Okay, man.
Hold on now.
Please go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, if I'm your wife, definitely I'm still going to feel the same way she's feeling.
Okay.
Now you're on this show. How do I know you are married?
Okay, because I'm not wearing my wedding.
I'm just asking. How do I know you are married?
I just told you. You don't need to ask. I told you. You never asked before I told you.
No. I am just meeting you. I didn't think you had your band on you. This is mine. I am married.
Okay.
I have my rings on me. You are here on the show If you didn't tell me you are married, I won't know you are married.
Well, actually,
Why
I
is it
lost.
difficult for you to wear your ring?
I lost my wedding
You
band.
lost your wedding ring.
Let
because
me
it's
tell
not
you.
the-
You see,
There's
this is
nothing you want
exactly
to
what we are
say.
driving at now.
Please,
You
as
don't
a
give
married
room.
man,
You don't
excuse
give
me,
room
Mr.
for
Femi.
men
No.
to talk.
As a
Then
married
bring out
man.
reasons for
Hold
their
on,
actions.
please, Mr.
All you do
Femi.
is just to find fault.
Hold on.
I'm still
Hold
on the
now.
explanation of
Hold
how I
on,
lost my
because
wedding
you
band.
don't have any excuse. As a
You
married
see
man-
that this is what we're
Excuse
talking
me,
about.
Hold on. As a married man, you should not. In fact,
For
lose-
any reason, lose your.
Yes,
Let me
for
tell you
any
the reason why I lost
because
it
some
now.
of you end up in an hotel. You drink
You
other people.
Chineke mere. Why don't you just let us die before you bury us? Let us die.
If you're
Okay, let me tell you how I lost my
on
ring.
behalf of your wife.
No,
If
you're
your
not.
wedding is important to you,
Jesus
if
Christ
your
of
wedding is important
Nazareth.
to you, you should be wearing your ring.
Hi,
You shouldn't have lost your ring.
madam, please
Why should
let me
you not wear
explain
your ring?
why or how I lost my wedding ring.
You don't need to give me any
You
excuse.
see now you are
Because
executing the
it is
fate
wrong-
of all
it
these
is
married
wrong for
women
you.
again.
It
This
is
is
wrong.
exactly what we are talking
Excuse
about.
me.
Yorùbá ní àti kọfálẹ̀ ẹ̀fà tí ń ṣe
Kò
orin.
sí fọ́tò fẹ́ ṣe.
You see, you see.
Let's
Now,
hear
listen.
you
Let me
now.
bring out a
Oya,
point now.
speak.
Let me
Oya,
bring out
oya.
a marital point now.
No. Give me the reason
You
why.
see,
Can you give me
the reason
you
why
lose
I still feel I want to explain the reason why I lost the ring
Okay.
after this drama you've made
yeah,
now
now.
is because I just feel I want to explain.
You
Some
need to
men don't
explain.
have the reasons to want
You
to do
really
that.
need to explain.
Immediately after you bring out that attitude, they just leave.
Hold on, please.
But now
Can
let
you
me explain.
Oh, yeah,
I am an
explain.
actor, just like I said. I use my wedding ring when I'm on set, and anytime I'm supposed to play a role of not being a married man,
You remove it.
I remove it. I gave it to a makeup artist, and she lost it.
Why should you give your ring to a makeup artist?
Who should I give? I'm on set for God's sake. I
Excuse me.
forgot it. I
Don't
forgot
you
it. And the
have a
director.
wallet?
And okay, I'm on set.
Don't
I am
you
not
have
expected.
a
I'm not
wallet?
expected to bring anything other than my costume on set.
Please don't. You know
Madam,
you're
you
not
know
talking
it-
to a novice here.
Yeah, you're not a novice.
Because
You're an
I
actor
go-
too.
Hold on, please. I go on set.
Uh-huh.
When we are going on set, we pack our bags.
Okay.
So you can't give me an excuse that you don't go with extra bag when you're going to.
Madam,
set.
you are a woman. You don't expect a male actor
Don't
to
you
go with
change your clothes?
that. Of course, I change my clothes
Where
in
do
my
you
car.
put the clothes?
Now listen
Where
to
do
me,
you
ma.
put your clothes?
Ọlọ́run
Is
mi,
it not in a
obìnrin,
bag? Oh,
obìnrin. I am still explaining. I changed my costumes in the car. I came on set. I forgot the red wedding band on me. It was almost
Yeah.
few seconds for the director to call action before he noticed I am on wedding band, despite the fact I'm playing a
Okay.
single guy.
So who did
So
you
he
give it
asked
to?
me to remove the ring, and I don't want to waste time. I removed it.
You gave it to the
the
makeup
makeup artist that was on standby on
Okay.
set, and she lost it.
Ow,
Was
is
that
your
my
girlfriend?
fault? Mo gbé o.
Why should she lose your ring?
Morogo.
Yes. Why should the makeup artist
Well,
lose the ring that's important for you?
she was the only one at my disposal as at then. That was why I gave her the ring. Please keep this for me.
Please.
And she lost it
Okay, can you tell us how long you lose your ring?
a few months ago,
How many months?
like 6 months ago.
And it's not enough for you to buy another one.
I want to get a new
Because
one.
you are Femi. Yeah. Because you are Femi. You want girls to be following you around?
You see, now
6
let me tell you
months
a
is not
little
enough.
about me.
6 months. You
Let
did
me
not
tell you a
invest
little
your
about
wedding
me.
ring.
I've been using wedding ring even before I got married.
Okay.
Anytime I go for wedding event.
Okay.
The reason is because you see a lot of ladies there. Putting on the wedding ring alone has moved like 50% of those who are crushing on you while we are walking
Okay, so
away.
now you will get
Listen, ma. So it is me. When I meet a lady, the first two things I said to them after introducing myself, I told them immediately, I am married. If you want to stay, you stay. If you still want to converse with me, you converse. Because I am not introducing myself.
Femi.
I'm not starting a conversation with you because I want to date you in the first place.
What is
But
the
you might be,
first
you
thing
might be, you might be talking to me because you have another impression. But immediately I tell you, I am married. So that means whatever impression you have, that will have been reduced.
Maybe when
So
you
if you still want
wear your
to,
ring, girls won't just approach you anyhow.
they don't
will
approach.
have to
It is
respect
because of the line of work I do.
Does the line of work makes you, to just cheat on your wife?
I'm not. Wow.
Okay, ladies can approach you anyhow.
Hey,
Hey.
madam, I'm an actor.
Okay.
People see me on TV. Anytime I'm in a social gathering, you see people coming over to greet, to pay solidarity, whatever. And if I'm on anchoring an event, definitely you see me introducing myself. You see the bride sending the chief bridesmaid to me for enquiries and all that. I cannot meet the bride. I can always talk to the chief bridesmaid, and she always with her trade. Out of those 10 ladies, you will see one Àgbà tí ṣe pé nǹkan ṣe yín.
Yes, now.
You see what I will feel?
Definitely
This
you
guy is
see
cute.
one.
This guy is
But
good looking and
one
all.
thing about we ladies, when we see ring on a man, we tend
He
to
pushes you
respect.
away.
Hold on.
But me, I am
tend to
introducing
respect it.
myself to you. This is my name. I am married with 2 kids, for God's sake.
And please,
And despite the fact that I had never had
can you do something,
a child then.
Mr. Femi?
Okay.
Instead of you just saying, introducing yourself, wear your red wedding band.
Okay, ma.
6 months.
Okay, ma.
6 good
Thank
months.
God you sell wedding rings.
Wow.
here. I will
How
buy
can
one
a
before I
man,
leave.
you lose your ring, 6 months, you still not replace it, and you are telling me that you are married? You are not married.
What
your
if I-
wedding
what
is
if I
important to
misplace
you, you
it
should be wearing your-
again?
It's
What?
not an excuse.
Okay.
If your marriage is important to you, you lose your wedding ring now. In fact, in the next 30 minutes or 2 hours, you should replace it.
Okay, ma.
That is how a responsible man should be.
Okay, ma.
6 months.
Okay.
In fact, if I'm your wife,
So
I
I'm
will
sorry
tie
on behalf
rope
of
on
the
your- on
responsible
your neck.
married men. I will get my wedding ring again.
Thank you. When next I'm seeing you, I want to see you on your wedding ring.
But my dear sister, be the Lord of the rings. Wear ring from here to here.
Doesn't
to all the
matter.
kids.
It
Does not
doesn't- we
stop
know. It
any
doesn't-
man
it doesn't
who wants
stop.
to cheat, not to
It
cheat.
doesn't
Does not
stop.
stop any ladies who is
It-
virtually interested in
But
marrying
at
men. That will
least,
come.
at least,
So it depends on your personality.
please,
It depends on who you
hold
are.
on, please, Mr. Femi.
Okay,
That
ma'am.
but at least you show respect to your wife that you are married, you are wearing your ring.
Okay, ma.
Yeah, because
àìmọye owó ring
is
tán
your wife not wearing? Is she not wearing a wedding
àìmọye owó
ring?
ring tán fi ń ṣe
I am
kíní.
asking you
She
now.
wears her wedding
Thank
ring.
you, because
No,
she
wait.
respects
Don't
her
get this
marriage
thing
and
twisted,
she
though.
respects you.
Don't get it twisted, though.
Because
I'm talking on behalf
you
of men.
men,
I'm
you
not
know
saying
that
this is what
if
I
we
do.
ladies, we
Because
are
my
going
wife
out.
can see this video
Hold
now and
on.
say, okay.
Hold on. If
I'm
we
talking on
ladies,
behalf of men.
hold on. If we
Okay.
ladies are going out and we are not putting on our wedding band,
Yeah.
you men were, oh, you were wedding ring any. If it is important to you,
Well,
it's
I said
important
that to
to
my wife. I
us.
said that to my wife.
Oh, you said that to your wife, but you are not wearing yours.
But what if I lost?
So you shouldn't be angry when your wife flares up when you want to talk about any topic.
You see, this is the
Because
thing.
maybe
This is
she
it.
might
Thank
have
God. Thank
seen
God. Thank
some
God.
cockroaches
Thank
in
God.
your phone.
That's another topic we need to talk about. Why will a woman go through this is my personal thing, my phone, for God's sake, is meant to be a personal item. Why will a woman go through my phone? For what reason?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am, please go ahead.
When you were dating your wife, don't you touch her phone? Were you not free to touch?
Now you see,
one
okay, now
another's phone?
are we in a good mood
Yeah,
now?
we
Now,
are. We are.
You see,
go.
before I got married, I've had a lot of experiences about marriage, through guys, my brothers, my area brothers and all that. So to some extent, I have pointed out or discovered what causes issues in marriage. And all those things are things I have subjected my so-called fiancé to. Then, so I can know, okay, is she matured enough to handle all those things? Before our marriage, I made it point blank. She doesn't, we cut her for like 3 years, and she doesn't know my password.
Okay.
I don't know, probably if, I get to sleep, probably she has known my password. Anything she sees on my phone, she'll stay with her, because I made sure you did not go through it, because I never go through her phone.
Thank you.
I never go through her.
Can you unlock this phone and give it to your wife to hold for 2 hours?
I cannot even unlock and give it to her 1 minute.
Thank you.
Now this is it.
We're going back to Femi.
This is it. See, listen. You see, with my line of job, you talk to a lot of people. Few days ago, one of my movies was shown on Africa Magic, and a lady DM'd me. She said, I can show you the chat. She said, I saw the movie. I love the storyline. I love the acting. I have to search through your name on Instagram and followed you. So that means we have a lot. That is a part of the kind of ladies we meet as an actor every day. She DM'd me, and after that time, we've not even said anything.
Yeah, does that stop you giving your phone to your wife? Does that stop you giving your phone to your
Now,
wife?
if my wife, in fact, if you're kind of woman, Auntie, I'm talking to you now, CEO of the Wheelers, if you're kind of woman sees that kind of conversation, you take it up with you.
I won't take it wrong. Because as a reasonable and learned someone, you saw a chart, a full chart. If I pick your phone and I saw the beginning of that chart,
Okay.
why should I be angry when there's nothing suspicious?
Okay, you are talking on behalf of yourself.
No, I'm just saying.
Some ladies won't go to that. For the fact they see the name,
And
the next
hold
2
on.
sentences
Let me
is
tell
just
you
waiting.
something.
They assume
You
are dating
there are
or a potential girlfriend.
Okay.
Hold
on, please. There are so many questionable things. Hold on, please, Mr.
Meeting
Femi.
people is what I do every day because you never can tell who and who opportunities
You
will
said
come from.
you can't leave your phone 2 minutes with your wife.
Yes.
Because if all the chat coming on this phone is a plain chat,
Mm.
there's nothing your wife should be answering.
Okay, what's your own definition of plain chat? What is your own I can
like
always
I
start a
said,
conversation with.
hold
After
on.
anybody message me, I can say, hello dear. That dear does not mean I'm dating the person. That dear does not mean it's a potential girlfriend. But for the fact that my girlfriend sees, or my
Okay,
wife,
please.
or any woman sees that,
Thank you.
hello dear, wala ti ṣẹlẹ̀.
Hold on. After hello dear, whatever that comes after that
Afterwards.
hello dear does matter.
Hey.
Yes. When you say hello dear,
Ọlọ́run o,
hold on please, Mr. Femi. Hello dear. You are just meeting someone from Instagram. You are having a chat. And the
Are you
person-
referring to?
No. We are talking now.
Okay, now.
And the person messaged you. Hello, Mr. Femi. You now use hello dear. Is it possible? I am asking you.
As a responsible person, even for the fact that it does not really matter if you are married or not.
Will you use hello dear? That is
I'm
what
not
I'm
supposed
asking.
to do that.
Thank you. Hold
Yes.
on. You've answered
Courtesy
the question.
does not demand I do
Hold
that.
on. You said you will not use hello dear.
Mm.
Now you've continued having a chat with the lady. At the point your chat is already diverting from the normal course.
Okay.
At the point you use hello dear. Am I wrong?
Okay.
Am I wrong?
Okay, go
Don't
ahead.
say
Make your
okay.
point.
It is not okay.
Make your
Am I
point.
wrong?
You are not wrong.
Thank you.
But does
So-
that does not mean you are right too.
So if your wife should see that, because if normal conversation you people started with is already diverted.
Hmm.
So why should you use hello dear for
You see,
someone you don't have any intimacy?
My dear sister, the bottom line is, ẹ̀yin obìnrin ẹ máa ní
See,
sùúrù.
I can see. Now, let me tell you one thing. My husband should be watching this. My husband will never use hello dear.
For any-
I don't think he has. Yes, I can say it anywhere. For any lady.
Well, I'm just citing that as an example.
I'm just saying this because it is
You
not
see,
normal for a married
sister,
man to use
sister,
my dear.
Sister, what you don't know now.
Except the person is
Now,
your
let me-
sister
let me
or your
cite-
family.
Let me cite an example of the level
You
some
should
promiscuous
al-
men go.
Hold on, please, Mr. Femi.
Okay.
You should always
Give
consider
me.
some of we ladies that we quickly fall for any slight word for a man.
Okay.
Yes. On a normal day, you meet somebody from Instagram, she message, I love your film, fine. Now, you guys have started talking intimately. At the point you use hello dear. In fact, from that your hello dear, you're already giving that girl a signal.
Trust me, are
may
you not referring
hold on,
to the
please,
point I made now? Because
you may
afterwards,
not really mean
I've not even
anything,
talked to
but
that
for the
lady
fact
since
that
that
you
time.
use hello dear, you diverted.
Mm,
That means you're already giving that girl another thing
green
to
light.
talk about.
okay.
So it is wrong for a man to just address hello dear. For a woman you are not married to, or you don't have
Have you made your
anything
point, man?
to
Have
do.
you made your point, man?
Yes, you can
You
go
see,
on.
let me tell you the level at which some guys goes to have affairs outside. Some guys will give you their phone. If I pick any call, they have extra phones that you don't know about. They have extra phone. Okay,
will not dispute that.
I've
Yes.
heard about a man who has an extra. In fact, ó tẹ̀ sọ fún mi fúnra rẹ̀, a smaller phone that any time the phone is always on silent.
Okay.
When he's going to work, she picks the phone from her dashboard. I mean, from her what's it called
From the
now?
dashboard, the car.
Well, anytime she passes in her compound, she puts the phone on silent and put it back there. In fact, some men go to the extent of
Nobody
telling
is
their
disputing that.
girlfriends outside, don't
You
call
know
me
what
anything after
happened,
6
Mr.
o'clock.
Femi?
Don't
I don't
call
really
me
want
anything
us-
to 8 o'clock
Hold
in the
on.
morning. Don't call me anything after 6 p.m. So that's the level at which some
Thank
guys
you.
go.
I don't want us to divert from what we are saying because
Okay.
you said you can't leave your phone
To my wife, no.
with your
no,
wife.
No.
So that is what we are really trying to discuss on. So because I don't see reasons why, as a man,
And I just told you the
can't
reason.
leave
I
your
just told
phone
you the
because
reason.
you said
Meanwhile,
some ladies,
everything we are
you
discussing here,
message is
I'm not
not
saying-
enough excuse.
Okay. I'm not saying this.
Marriage is not a prison. Oh.
The message we are trying to pass across is all ladies should please, all women should please always calm down, listen to your guys first, whatever they are discussing, before you bury them. Let them die before they bury
Okay,
them.
so ladies
Let them make
should
their point, let them
always-
give you their reasons for their actions
Action.
before you start nagging.
Okay, Mr. Femi said we ladies should allow our husband or boyfriend to give them time to explain
Explain themselves.
Then please you men, when you are trying to explain yourself, make sure you are not lying in your explanation. Because most explanation involves lies.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Mr. Femi, I really do appreciate you coming
You're
to
welcome.
this show. And when next I see you, I want to see your wedding.
Of course. I'm getting.
Even though you want to be diverted, still wear your ring. It's very, very important. Now, we want to go to the lucky envelope here. And I would like you to pick any of these three. Don't forget, whatever you pick is what you are going with. So, pick one.
Tekini bamba luka baba je kini yin ta so ala mi dodo e Ọlọ́run ní kí n mú wa Ọlọ́run ní máa mú the middle one.
Middle one.
Yeah.
Let's see your ikini Ọlọ́run ní. Open now. What do you have in there? Ekini is going with provision. Yes, because at least your wife will be happy that you came home with provision.
Thank you.
So we want to appreciate you coming to this live
It's my pleasure.
show.
It's my pleasure.
So what do you want to say?
Well, I appreciate God for the initiative He has given to the brain behind this The Winless show, and I appreciate you, Ma, for giving upcoming actors, upcoming entrepreneurs opportunity to showcase their talent. And I say, God bless you and God bless everything that carries your signature.
Any wife, I'm giving you this provision, yo.
That's not
If he
anonymous
does not
anywhere.
come up with the provision, question him.
That's not anonymous anywhere.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
so
much. I
we
really
come to
appreciate
the end of the program, and we will always appreciate you, our viewers. So thank you very much. Thank you all. Bye.
God bless.